Yo, what's going on, man? Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Line, TBKC, and all that sweet, beautiful, wonderful shh. I want to clarify something because people keep on, like I said, a lot of y'all got a lot of shit to say, and it's theories. Y'all don't have any proof on anything. And I guess y'all expect, because me and Dave don't get along on a lot of things, that I'm going to lie on Dave and throw him under the bus on things and just make up stories. I am going to be realistic with you. I'm going to tell you the truth. It's the same thing that Oscar Gomez has said. It's the same thing that Danny Navoa will tell you. We are guys who have been there from the start of this shit. And, many others have said it. At no point in time did any of us, the original Elite Edge members, see Dave Wilson use any kind of bulldog in his dogs. As a matter of fact, it was actually quite the opposite. I'll explain it on Sunday's show, but the truth of the matter is that, you can go to Sean Jackson. It's not like we have this pack of conspiracy theories that we are trying to hide. But the thing is just being real. No matter what disagreements me and him have as men, I can't go out and just lie on the guy and say, oh yeah, I know he had a secret bulldog and I saw this and I saw that. It's really quite the opposite, that a lot of his dogs were very terrier. If you go back to the old dogs, they were very terrier. Cairo himself competed as a UKC pit bull for a while. Most of his dogs were very, very terrier, and everything that he used to preach was pulling genetics. He was totally against anything bulldogish. It's a reason why certain dogs at that time were getting bashed, because they had bulldog features. Now that history has changed, people like to change their narrative, but I'm just telling you from being an old friend and going back in this thing, a quarter of a century basically, I've never seen it out of Dave. I won't throw Dave under the bus like that. I just can't. I can't do that with a good conscience, to lie on a man. I never seen Dave Wilson push, promote, even in our inner circles, trying to use something that was a bulldog. I told the story about Hippo and how Hippo was this huge story because his DNA traced back, to a dog that was known for being a mastiff, and it was like under 2% or some shit. And it was this huge deal about Hippo at the time, and basically what happened is they pulled Hippo off the line because, that was a huge deal back in our day. And that tells you how bad it is that him tracing back to Whopper blood and literally only being like 2% of his blood at the time was a huge deal. We just didn't deal with him, and that's the truth of the matter. Now, that's not to say throughout the rest of the bully world, speaking on what other people did, and that's the way I like to try to keep it. I don't like to comment on what happened in Gotti line. You have your theories. Like I say, you can see some things going on, and you're like, But at the same time, though, I say that I don't have definite knowledge of those things. Too many of y'all come on different posts or whatever, and you state things as facts when they're actually your theories, when you actually don't know. Y'all have done it with me. It's obvious, it's DNA tested, that Bistro is Mandela's father. Mandela is a ton bullier than what Bistro is. He's a ton bullier than what his mother is. But at this time, though, because we pulled genetics to make a bigger bone, bullier dog out of two dogs that were less bully than he was, many of you tried to accuse me of using a bulldog, when the DNA testing and even Robert Lee coming forward himself and saying, yes, that's Bistro's son. So we get on all of this Sunday. Till next time, peace.